Oh yeah, it needs it, huh? Yeah. What do you think? Does it look yucky? Does it need new fresh wax?
Tell them what we're doing this weekend.
Surf and wedding. We're balancing surf and wedding. That's always tough. But
I'm really nervous. I broke my nail. My heart is pounding. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do it.
yeah, I'm gonna need that, babe.
Here.
Why are you being so nice? Huh? Are you gonna do the touching?
Yes, just.
Well, let's do it before, like, it's close to Kyle and Becca coming in.
Alright, well, will you just help me open it? I'll finish my smoothie bowl and you finish getting dressed.
Well, I think it's probably pretty apparent that you are because of how crazy your hormones and you've been acting up a lot.
No, don't say that.
Yeah, you've been treating me a little mean, but I think I know it's only because of that. What?
Stress.
What? Don't be stressed. There's nothing to be stressed about. I'm excited to surf. It's already open. It's already open. It's already open. It's already open. Does that mean no?
Oh, it was clear when I first did it.
It was two. Wow, we already knew.
Why?
What?
How?
Because of how you're acting. Alright, are you better now?
No.
No? Are you excited?
Why are you laughing?
It's our indication of our little girl. Or, what is it? What do you think?
I don't know.
Where does it say?
It was like blue. I mean,
They were both the same.
yeah, it was blue.
Well, it probably just fades because...
Well, it's been sitting for 2 hours.
Oh my god!
old are you? You're gonna see this one day. You're funny how you did that. I figured you would already taken it.
Why?
Because you kept.
Why are you smiling?
Because it's hot.
No!
How do you come up with that?
Actually, it could be the end of December.
What?
Because my...
You're counting wrong.
No, the week 1 is my last period. So that was April 21st.
No, we don't know when then.
Or maybe that's technically the end. So if you just count May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January.
Bad time of year, so that's.
It's a good time of year if you're in the tropics.
Yeah, absolutely. But I like birthdays that are like ours in otherwise
winter.
bleak time here. Something to celebrate. First person in the world born in 2022.
I don't know it.
Wow. Oh, I'm smiling. I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling now.
Why?
Because. It's fun. I think it's funny that I'm wearing this.
Why?
River. What you doing, buddy?
Buddy. River, come here. It's okay. Come here. Oh. Okay, sit down. Sit down. Good boy. Hey, I am pregnant. Oh my gosh. I totally did not expect to be making this kind of video this year. So much has happened in the last year and a half that I just do like a little quick like story time, life update about it all, and finding out I'm pregnant. It's been a crazy past year and a half. We spent a year living abroad in Asia. We were based in Korea, and of course we moved there at the beginning of 2020 expecting that to be our base for Asia and traveling all over Asia, and then of course the pandemic happened and we ended up spending all our time in Korea, which was absolutely amazing. I still have so much I need to share with y'all from Korea. It was just absolutely so amazing. And then after our visas ended in Korea, we were in Mexico for several months, living there and surfing and just loving life in Mexico. And then at that point, then it's been too long since we'd seen our families, and we have come back to the US now, and we are in our hometown of Virginia Beach. And right when we got back from Mexico is when I found out that I was pregnant. We've been keeping it chill this summer. I've been focusing on so much work stuff, gearing up for this like new addition that we have to our life, and I kept it a secret from like online like for so long. I literally just announced this last week on Instagram. That's 22 weeks. I'm 23 weeks now. So I'm over halfway and the baby's due in January. So I'll just get a little story time of how I found out I was pregnant and what's coming. I think of it as like everything we're gonna keep doing, just now also have a brand new family member. But basically when we were in Mexico, so I have been working remotely for the last like 4 years. My husband just turned 30 and he has been asking me for like 2 years now, and especially when we were in Korea, he was like so ready to start our family or whatever. We got married right after college. I was 22 and he was 23. We found out some of our really close friends were pregnant, and so when we found that out, I told him, okay, no promises. You know, it's really normal for couples to take 6 months to a year. So I was like, okay, well, you're ready, I'm ready to like be okay with the possibility. And I told him I didn't want to try, just was like, I'll go off birth control. and we'll just see what happens. But I was like, it can take 6 months to a year. That's like usually what it takes for couples. I'm not gonna like track anything. Like I'll go off birth control and we'll see what happens from 6 months or now. So that was in Mexico at the end of March. We found that out. And so I said I'll stop taking birth control in April. And then, holy crap, like literally a few weeks into April, like at the end of April, working remotely there, like we were surfing all the time. It was so great. We made so many friends. I just suddenly just was like, oh my gosh, I think I might be pregnant. And I told him that I was like, I think I might be pregnant. And, you know, I wasn't sure. I just like suddenly had this feeling like, oh my gosh, I think, and I was like, no, it can't be possible. Like I literally just went off birth control. But we were at a restaurant one day. I don't really eat a lot of meat. Like I eat a lot of like smoothies and like fish and like veggies. That's like most of what my diet is. But Justin super loves meat. He loves meat so much. He's such a carnivore. And so when we were at this restaurant for dinner in Mexico, we were based in Sayulita, and someone ordered a burger, and this burger comes out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that burger. And I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? I don't eat burgers. Why am I wanting this burger? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gotta be pregnant. Like that's gotta be it. And I told Justin that, and I was like, oh my gosh, the next day, like I think I might be pregnant. Like this is so weird. I don't normally feel this way. So when we got back to the US to finally visit our family, we're home for maybe like 2 weeks, and my period was coming up, and I was like, I'm not having like the cramps I normally have. I was just like really feeling like, oh my gosh, and like all these weird meat cravings. It was so bizarre. I'm like, oh my god, I think I might be pregnant. So anyways, it was the day of my period supposed to be coming, and I'm super, super regular. So I knew like my first month coming off the pill, like it would probably be really regular. Like, oh my god, it's not here. So I'm like, you know what? It could just be late because I'm coming off the birth control pill. So I'm just gonna give it 2 days, and I let 2 days happen, and I still didn't have my period. And I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And so we had a wedding that day, 2 days after my period. So I did know when I went off birth control, I'm like, I'm gonna put in my calendar when my period was, just so like I knew. So I did that, and so that's how I knew I was supposed to get it, like that day. But I was like super regular. Like I always knew it was gonna come on like a Wednesday. 2 days late, and I was like, oh my god, we have a wedding tonight. Like there's gonna be drinks and all that stuff at the wedding. Like, oh my god, like I was like, I have to take a test. I have to know, because like I don't want to drink if like I'm pregnant. So I say, Justin, I need you to go buy me some pregnancy tests. And so he goes and buys me some pregnancy tests, take the test, and it literally just goes instantly to the plus sign. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, Justin's reaction, he was so, it's like not really great reaction, because he's just like, oh, I already knew it. And I'm like, what the heck? Like it was so anticlimactic. Like I was so shocked, and I'm like, what the heck? Why are you shocked? Like I'm freaking shocked, because I was mentally prepared. This takes a while, like to get pregnant. I didn't, you know, like I thought like, okay, we've got like 6 months to a year to like, you know, just kind of see what happens. And I'm like, literally like, oh my god, what the heck? This is so much faster than I thought. What I thought like I would like be able to like prep a little bit more. Know nothing about all this stuff. So yeah, so I definitely was like very taken by surprise. To show you guys reactions, to tell my family, because like literally everyone is so surprised. And I mean like I'm surprised. So now I'm at, you know, 23 weeks, I'm over halfway. I'm gonna do a gender reveal next, because I just can't not know what the gender is. I need to know what the gender is. So stay tuned for the gender reveal. But overall, I've been like, I felt so good the first trimester, like not sick at all. Except I got this like crazy infection when I got back to the US, like from the ocean surfing here. I guess there's high bacteria levels, and I found out when you get pregnant, your immune system goes down. And so I was like not able to walk for like 3 weeks from this infection on my foot. It was so horrible. So other than that, the first trimester was totally fine, but I was so like emotional and like just not depressed, but like I think it was just like I was going through coming back to the US after being gone for almost a year and a half living abroad. And so it's just like you kind of have this reverse culture shock. And then I also find out I'm pregnant. I think it was just like a lot that I went through this summer. And it was like so good when we finally went on some more trips again. I have so much to catch you guys up on. I have so much to share from Korea. I have so much to share from when we were in Mexico and when we were in El Salvador this summer. If you follow me on Instagram, you've got to see a lot of this. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure you always follow me there because that's where I like literally the most up to date. We're going to Europe in literally over a week. There's just so much happening and I feel like the one thing that's kept me through is my work. So grateful in this time now that I work remotely and I feel so much less stressed about like everything because I feel super in control. And when I started working remotely, I was like full-time employed remote. In the last 2 years, I transitioned to working for myself, starting my own business online and working in social media and working as an influencer. So much less stressful for me. Like I just feel so much more in control and I'm so grateful to this path that it makes this new thing like really exciting. And we're just so excited to be the three of us traveling. And I just like literally when I think about this, I just think about with our little baby like being in like our favorite places in the world and like it just like makes me like tear up thinking about that. Like I'm so excited for that. We just like want to instill that in our family. But the last few weeks in my second trimester, I've been getting so sick and finally having morning sickness and it's been absolutely horrible. So I guess you might just have it at some point, whether you get in the beginning or the end before we go to Europe, that I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better today. Like literally that's why I'm finally recording this video because I finally like feel not nauseous for the last 2 weeks. I've just been super focused on like my health and like my body and like being healthy. Like I had literally, guys, I've done nothing. My focuses have been on going to prenatal yoga every week and working out, and I've been surfing. Probably gonna be done surfing basically in a few weeks because now I've got the little bump here now. So that's probably ending in the next couple weeks. I've just been focusing like that on my health, and then my stress has to do with work. So I'm just like really focused on a lot of business stuff, thing like that. And I feel like if you guys want to see more of the behind the scenes of like prepping for this, like please comment below. I did a little Q&A on stories when I announced last week, so go to my Instagram and look at my Q&A. I saved just one of my highlights there, but if you have any other questions, drop them below. And if you want to see certain things with this journey, I'm going to do a gender reveal. I'm going to do a fun video showing reactions from our family and friends because it's literally just hilarious. Like it's so funny. And then Justin has like the best reactions ever. Like it's just going to be really fun. Because I do like to share like kind of like my life and vlog stuff too, and not just remote work and social media tips, just so we can get to know each other better. But let me know below if there's anything else you guys want to see, like as far as this stuff, just like put it in the comments. Make sure to hit the notification bell because I'm going to post the gender reveal next. So you don't want to miss that, and YouTube fam is going to be the first to know the gender. So IG fam, I know you're the first to find out I'm pregnant, but YouTube fam, you're going to be the first to know the gender reveal. So that will go live before it goes live on Instagram. So make sure you hit that notification bell and you're subscribed. Any remote work stuff you guys want to see, I have a bunch of social media videos coming up and a bunch of travel vlogs coming up, which stuff, there's a lot of exciting things. This is a big life update. Add to our little traveling beach babe is going to join the crew. So yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you guys, and you guys will hear next with what the gender is, and stay tuned for lots of exciting videos. So I will see you guys next time.